Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. I just thought I'd take a brief break, guys, from watching the US election results. I have been at it now for about 3.5 hours. It is now 2 o'clock in the morning. And I just wanted to break the monotony a little bit. So I thought, what better way than making a quick video and have a quick chinwag with you guys? Because I've got quite a long night ahead of me. I'm not planning on getting to bed till about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, simply because I don't think I could survive for much longer than that. During my advancing years, I'm finding it more difficult to stay awake, particularly during the night. I find myself now nodding off and dozing off in my chair at about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm starting to get to that time in my life. Not like it was when I was in my early 20s, late teens, where I could stay awake for 2 or 3 days at a time, and most of them days I'm pissed up from the night before. I'm still going to work. I had this stamina of a greyhound, basically, but those days are long behind me, and it's something I've got to learn to accept. Right, anyway, guys, what I want to talk to you about, enough rambling, I wanted to ask you a question, really. I'd like to know how you think the other side of the political fence or the political spectrum, however way you want to look at it, will react to whoever wins this US election. Let's go down the road of the Kamala Harris win, for example. God help us, I really do hope that doesn't become a reality. The gin-fueled cackling harpy does get her ass into the White House. How is the right wing going to react to that? How are the MAGA crowd going to react to that, and the Republicans? Are we possibly going to see another January 6th type of parade, march, however you want to call it, where they descend on the Capitol yet again because they think they've been cheated out of yet another election, which is, between me and you, quite plausible. Are we going to see something along those lines? Are we going to see something a bit more fiery, a bit more violent maybe? I'd be interested to know, particularly from my American subscribers, what you think will happen if Kamala Harris does indeed win this election. On the other side of the coin, how do you think the left are going to react if Donald Trump, please, God help us, please, let that be a reality? I've got my toes, my fingers, my bollocks, I've got everything that I can possibly crossed at the moment for that to happen. How will they react? I don't think they will be as level-headed and calm as the right wing, the Republicans and the MAGA crowd would actually be if Kamala Harris won this election. I think they would go to town in their various states across the United States. There will be burning cars, there will be riots, there will be violence, there will be people beaten black and blue, because that's how the left wing tend to react. But would they suffer the same consequence or the same demonisation as the January 6 people did back in 2020? No, I don't think they would. It would be much like the Southport Riots that we had just recently here in the UK. And a couple of months prior to that, we had some riots in Leeds with the Pikeys and the Muslims fighting and kicking the hell out of their streets, if you remember, burning down buses. But not a lot really got said about that. Seemingly no arrests were made, not like they were in Southport. There was massive media attention every time someone got arrested. So I ask you, do you think the left wing would do something like that? And do you think they would suffer the same consequence as the MAGA crowd did on January 6th? I just thought that was a valid question, which I'd like an answer to. So please do let me know what you think in the comments, how each side of the political spectrum will react to whoever wins this election. I do think there will be trouble either way. If Trump wins, there will be a little bit of trouble. If Kamala Harris wins, there will equally be trouble. But I think just a little bit more fiery being the operative word even. So yeah, enough rambling, guys. I'm going to get back to my Lotus Eaters and my Fox News coverage and all the rest of it. And let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.